Go switch to the Facebook because it looks like I can do the YouTube stream, but I can't do the Facebook stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Do YouTube or Facebook?
Yeah. That works. It really, yeah. Yeah, all live on Facebook.
Have you liked it?
What?
No.
No, that one's gonna. We can only do one at a time.
No, but I'm saying like can we live stream to YouTube and then stream?
I'm having trouble which is actually just like getting the stream up right now. It's like validating, but I'm still waiting for it. And I ended up canceling earlier.
So I think this honestly is not gonna work. For like my setup at least. Oh, hey. That's really weird. Is that the Mevo camera or is that your camera? I think that's you. Has it been moving? Yep. Okay, so yeah.
Wait, let me see if I can switch. Let me see if I can switch.
I think it's just gonna be circulated.
Yeah. My camera's not. I'm on
Okay, wait, there's my hand.
Oh, wait, so yeah.
Doesn't seem to wanna. We're not live anymore. We're not live.
Okay. Perfect. Ah, thank you. All right. Very good. Yeah.
Well, that's cool, right?
This table's ended up getting moved too much, and I keep on losing my angle.
What?
I keep on losing my angle because the tables keep on getting moved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so now they're not like. I literally put the one camera just on like.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are fucked. That didn't get no money.
I don't know. Like literally, like I was like, why isn't this angled right now? I was like, ah, goddamn. Okay.
Yeah, where we at? Where we at?
We're broadcasting. We're up. Just got to change the angle.
It's not gonna work. I think I need. Oh, sure. Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
No, you can just like share a like. Otherwise, it's gonna have to be a whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is that there is a lot of
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Wi-Fi.
So maybe we should run. The meeting right now.
Yeah.
Share a link to me. I trust you guys on this. I'm not video. I'm not a video.
Yeah.
I have the meeting set up, so we might. It's gotta be the Wi-Fi.
I hate broadcasting. Huh? No, we're all up now. It's just this entire thing has just been a headache.
Yeah.
Anytime with live streaming is just a headache. Yeah, they all should be. Worst comes to worst, I lose the camera halfway through and the Mevo's still running. I know I'm broadcasting on YouTube, but so I think the Facebook channel should still be able to do. Might have to have it back up.
This one right here? Oh, like this one? The button here?
Yeah, that's what it's No, it's a little bit better because the problem I'm having right now.
The Wi-Fi is struggling. You know, it wouldn't be a This Week Sucks Tonight if like it wasn't just like 15 minutes late. Also, audio is gonna suck on this. Yeah, it's incredibly choppy. Even choppy on here. Even choppy on here.
Now, is that because the iPad's like,
I think it's because it's just like the nature of everything, just like it going from that phone to here.
how devices, like, have that experience on it right now?
Where we at?
We're Facebook. No. Yeah. YouTube.
I love it. That'll be great. Just record.
You don't have to deal with you. You don't have to know we've been doing this for over 150 years. You don't have to miss much provision or know the real story behind our yourself.
And you don't need to know that you know how to use.
Like I said, you don't have to deal with it. Just be offended and confess.
Here in the cup, there's a line. All liquid or fluid has that line. I say no, you don't live on a straight ball. You live on a flat, ocean's plate.
Where good times are always just around the corner. Deep Eddy is authentic American vodka, distilled 10 times and made with real fruit juice. There are no strangers here, only friends who haven't met you. So cut us a wine, open a bottle, oh, and bring some ice. We always need ice. Deep Eddy vodka, open for good times.
Now, with friends, you could tell the truth or a better version of it. Just ask Josephus, the queen, Abraham Lincoln kept under his hat. And the only way with the Balbones to serve the Battle of Cinco de Mayo. Maybe that's one of your Sweden's most celebrated Mexicans. But don't take it from us, take it from our founder, Lou Ferrigno. Josephus, keep it interessante.
We have a big problem. We should have one of the stands up right now.
No, I don't either. But this is a serious sci-fi.
Able one camera.
Cool. Mine is still up and running. The Mevo is not running.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stand Up Live, and welcome to the second annual All Things Comedy Festival. Give yourself a big round of applause for coming out tonight. Phoenix, I know you're doing a lot after that. Let's do it one more time. Let me hear you make some noise! All right, we're going to take some lineup for you tonight before we start with a couple of reminders. First, I'll shout it out to the stage. Please keep the table talk to a minimum. And there's no photography or video at any time. Now that we got that out of the way, it's time for this week's Suck. Tonight, we're at Stand Up Live. Help me welcome to the stage, Anwar Newton and Michael
What's up, guys? Shit, we made it. Man, a lot of friendly faces. Welcome to All Things Comedy Fest. This week sucks tonight. Thank you for being here. This is the earliest we've ever started. This is the earliest we've ever started. Usually this shit starts an hour from now, 11:30, when I decide to show up, but this is nice. And technically the most amount of people we've ever had at the show, so fuck yeah. Y'all should come every week, How about y'all come every week then? Fuck yeah, we do the show at Crescent Ballroom every Thursday, and we're just honored to be here this week. By show of hands, who's been to the show before? Yeah, we family tonight. We ain't gotta put on airs. Let's let our nuts hang. Pull your titty out. Let's say we in here. We just in a different building. You know what we're about to do. We're about to do some jokes about the news. My computer's gonna fuck up. Like every fucking week. And we're gonna do the damn thing. For anybody who hasn't been here before, this is a fake news late night show where comedians come up and if they suck, we roast them. So, it's gonna be a good time no matter what. Get some chicken tendies in your body. Get yourself a drink. If you're out this late, you're here to feel great. So, you give me the same energy we give you. We'll keep screaming, you keep screaming. We'll just scream together. It'll be a family situation. I love y'all. I see friend like Jason in the house. Motherfucker got Tristan's parents in there. We know we're gonna fuck with y'all tonight. You already know. It's gonna be a situation. You shouldn't even be that close to Mike, actually.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Alright, shit. We got a hell of a show, or we don't. You know? Let's go on the positive side, though. Guys, put your hands together for my co-host, the lovely Mr. Michael James Turner.
We're here. This is weird. I got the podium's a little bit more aggressive. I feel like I'm taking over the world a little bit more. You get a lot of people. I love it. Give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight. Because I just want to give a shout out to all these weak ass fucking excuses that I heard. Oh, well, you know, a bitch had the nerve to tell me she's in Japan. She can't make show. The fuck kind of shit is that? I'm in Japan. I follow you on Instagram. You're in Japan?
Yo, if you're in Japan, you're not answering a call from me.
You're not texting me back.
You clearly not doing anything special in Japan if you answering calls from the States.
The flu. I don't know if there's a flu season with the flu at least. Don't come to Japan.
Go eat some sushi, yo. What the fuck are you doing? Answering calls from Michael Turner in Okinawa. What?
But also, that definitely means she's trying to hit it. I'm like, I put out.
That means you in there, dog.
You in there? I'm in there like swimwear.
All day, yo, get that girl a tsunami.
I'm gonna hit with the whole sushi roll.
Get a tsunami.
Don't forget the edamames when I'm gonna tell you.
Give it that
The edamames.
Give it that eel.
Also, it's usually brought to you by Tecate. Tonight we're bringing it to America. It's Bud Light tonight.
You a bitch. That's some bitch ass shit. I don't respect that at all. Don't clap for that. I don't respect that at all.
It's a big election next week, so let's make it great.
Yeah, that's why I appreciate everybody showing up because, you know, people don't like to show up for your shit. People are so lazy. You know, they don't come to your own fucking birthday party, right? Then we got the election in 2 weeks. People are like, show up and vote, show up and vote. I'm like, I'm gonna show up just like you showed up to my fucking show. They're like, but my life is on the line. I'm like, good. I hope the government kills you. Get the fuck out of here. I hope you die by the hands of the government you fear. The government's gonna take my rights away. Fuck yeah, stay in the house. Let something come to a show. Bitches.
Weekends, bitches. Weekends. Why don't you vote? No, I'm in Japan. You wouldn't believe me. I can't even vote.
So let's refresh the people who may not know the fuck's about to go on. First of all, you're gonna be very disappointed. Don't take that out on the waitstaff. Tip them nice. But let's get some introductions to the people who help on the show. First introduction, Compton. Compton's back there on Lafayette.
He flies in every week from Portland, Oregon. To the show.
It's ironic that he's in front of an American flag because he looks like everything that's wrong with America.
Everything about that beard screams, I'm with her.
Why does he have a beer glass and a fucking wine glass? He's got beer and a wine glass.
That is a weird one.
That's too much patterns on that
I'll tell
shit.
you what it definitely is. It's too happy for him, and he's going to sleep by 11.
Thank you, company, for running live for you tonight. And of course, we got motherfucking Trevor in the house running lights. Trevor, where are you?
Trevor's in the house.
Sorry,
Let's see that light one time. Everybody down. Let's see that light one time, Trevor. The light right now what the light is.
He's wearing
It's the most aggressive light in show business.
aggressive light show business. That's our lighting guy. So all the comics, no disrespect, but all disrespect. When you see that light, it's done, man. Get off the stage. We gotta move on.
He's got a jacket that looks like he was a bartender in The Shining. Did you see Trevor? You mean the gay usher? Yeah, Trevor.
Motherfucker like a valet at a Red Robin.
Yeah, it's like, are you giving us the light, or do you want to valet all of our cars right now? What's going on? Valet at a Red
He looked
Robin.
like he's telling somebody why there's a shit stain in his Corvette. I was scared. Go so fast. Go so fast. So fast. Thank you for wearing exactly this in this photo, Trevor.
I'm telling you, he stole that outfit from The Shining. He sucked Jack Nicholson's dick for it.
Oh, man.
What was his name?
Amazing. What did you do this week, Mike?
Super chill, dude. Super chill.
Sent a video.
Oh yeah, actually it was in Dubai and we were doing a little race. Well, first, that was the only portion they got. I was in first up until then. So
that's a tough look for you, buddy boy.
Yeah, it was tough. I haven't ridden a 3-wheel in a while.
I took the day off of work and I masturbated several times before noon. And that's an aggressive record to do before noon. You know.
If you see the silence in the room, they're all just shocked you have a job. That's fun. How many before noon? Once.
You're doing great, man. This is gonna be a great show. We got a lot of surprise people on the show tonight, man. And we also have some of my favorites that usually pop into the show. So it's gonna be fucking dope. How's everybody feel?
Live streaming on something. What are we live streaming on so people can share?
Oh yeah, so
what are we on? Everything?
Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah, Facebook and YouTube. Dope. So we upgraded our shit so we can stream on multi-platforms. We're moving up. So if you are over the age of 40, you want to go to Facebook Live. And if you are 20 years old,
Just YouTube.
to 25, just YouTube. Okay, well you just put a lot of disappointment in the room. You should have yelled that out.
All the 40-year-olds like, oh, I know Facebook.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start the show. We're going to get through the topics of the week. But first, like we do every week, we're going to do This Day in History. Yeah!
Shout out to King Bush. Shout out to King Bush. It's not how you end a war, it's how you started, everybody. You know what I mean? Buildings don't fall like that, guys. Shout out to Building 7. Shout out to 9/11.
After 11, we talk 9/11. So strap in.
Shout out to King Bush.
Yeah.
Would have voted for him 3 times if it was legal.
So first up on This Day in History, in 1901, the first ever barrel roll down Niagara Falls was done by 63-year-old Annie Edison Taylor. The first of many instances where we as Americans realized that white women are crazy. Common theme in our country.
You know, that actually started as a double dare. She just said, say I won't.
Say I won't.
She was down the Niagara Falls.
A barrel?
Say I won't.
Sounds like a barrel of fun. I'm ready.
Jake Dennis, I'll drink it and jump in. Say I won't.
Fucking ready.
Say I won't.
Say I won't. Say I won't fucking risk my life for the cocoa. In 1944, the first kamikaze attack of World War II. They just started dive bombing into planes, much like comedians do on our stage.
Did you do that? That's exciting.
I did. I put a little graphical upgrade in this.
You know, kamikaze actually means divine wind, which is the same thing that I called the fart that ended my first marriage.
It's a
divine wind.
Kamikaze.
So we give it up to Stephanie. She's since passed.
Just like you passed.
Yeah, well, I passed on that relationship. Okay. She passed. Fell down some stairs.
Kamikaze. That's kamikaze is very similar to how you enter people's DMs, isn't it? You just crash it right there.
I hit him right there in the jaw. Well, most important, I can't.
Yeah. Kamikaze people's DMs, you just hurt them and yourself.
What's good? I hit it with a bunch of furniture and I say, this is me moving into your DMs.
That's so childish.
Yeah, I saw it on Reddit.
So fucking bad. Next up on this day in history, in 1994, Susan Smith lies and says a black guy stole her car with her kids in it to cover up the fact that she drowned them. Anybody remember that in 1994?
Yeah.
Just another instance
Everybody that's on Facebook remembers it.
Just another instance of white women showing that they're crazy as fuck. Bitches is fucking nuts, son.
But the pussy was good though. Well, it's a hot mic, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck. I bet the pussy was good. Yell that back at Mike for the rest of the night. Yeah, alright, let's talk about the birthday shot to Jean-Claude Van Damme. He just did a freight train of coke.
He just turned 58 last week.
He's feeling himself. That's a coke shimmy. That's a 10K coke shimmy a week deal right there. Rock hard, never come. He'll never come. Never come on coke. Rock hard for 12 hours. You'll never get that coming. Shout out to anybody who's had a great night in Vegas.
I don't know if you guys saw our promo, but Tommy came through with the coke. Shout out to Theta Chi.
Theta Chi, yes. First birthday we're going to celebrate is Craig Robinson's birthday. Shout out to Craig Robinson. Turning 47. It's just, you know, you get Craig Robinson if you want Seth Rogen as a black guy. So shout out to Craig.
You really need Seth Rogen, but you also need a black dude. Let us Craig,
Craig is down, dog. Craig is in there. This is the same reaction I have when I realize I have to make a grilled cheese with an end piece.
You do it still though.
I'm still doing it.
First of all, bro, my dude will probably do it for a Luke though.
That's all he does.
No. That's right, that's right.
Next birthday is Katy Perry's doing the worst dab in history. That's a dab. What? She like she's trying to help her Girl Scouts to get in line. Get in here, girls.
It's like a big breasted Orlando Bloom.
Look how far away.
What is this shit? That's her.
That's Katie. That's Katie. That's my homie Katie. Look how far away Takeoff is trying to get once he sees her. He's like, I'm gonna just rap over. He's like, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna post up. Are you doing this? He's like, nah, son. This is very Caucasian and
she's never been on a song with them.
Never. She's trying to get on right now. Look at her. She's like, this is what you guys do, right? You yell and then you do these.
What a weird age she's having. She's turning into Eminem, by the way.
How's she out the womb like an auntie? I'll do it. And Katy Perry, I just hate Katy Perry because she made this fucking dance popular. Fuck this dance.
Yeah, that's her.
This goddamn floss dance. $20 anybody can do it. $50 if you're over the age of 30.
That's crazy math you just hit me with.
I don't even got it, Mike. I can find it.
I got you. I know property.
I don't even got it, dog. Alright, so that's the birthdays. Let's get into this week so far. Yeah, we gonna talk about the motherfucking news. Even if you don't wanna hear it. This show is free. Let's talk about the news.
Is this the soundtrack to you masturbating?
Yes, this is what I listened to that morning. Yes, I love this song. All right, so Don Presidente has, oh, we're not going to talk about him first. I don't want to start with Trump. People get hot in the collar. I'd start talking about Trump straight after the game. Let's talk about the NBC morning show host. NBC morning show host, their white woman about to call the police on a YouTube video of a black barbecue, Megyn Kelly. They're on my screen!
Not before she gets those ribs.
They're inside my appliances! How did they get my TV? Come over here! Why is she Irish? Like, why is she shitty Irish? Like Jewish? I don't even know what accent I was doing.
She's trying to be very well cultured.
I'm
Jewish Irish, she said. Jewish Irish.
I only know the races of white women that hit on this.
I tried to show him.
Megyn Kelly is out at NBC over her comments saying blackface is cool or some shit. I don't know. I haven't watched NBC since they stopped airing episodes of Mad About You. So shout out to Paul Reiser, shout out to don't really know what's going on with that network. Yep. I'll come back when you bring Quantum Leap back. How about that?
Don't tease me when you get to
Bring Quantum Leap back.
I didn't see that. That's a deep breath right there. That is a deep breath. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Deep breath.
Deep
People,
breath.
not from a black guy. Not at least they
Deep
didn't,
breath.
they didn't expect to come from my black face. Shout out to Megyn Kelly. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure I got my audio right. Make sure I'm
it's
good.
doing
Jay,
the
I'm
divine
good on
wind
my audio.
part.
We in a new situation, we're trying to figure out all the audio and shit. So I got some videos. Here's a video of her saying the shit that she says. Just so everybody's up to speed. Here's the video of her comments. Here's Megyn Kelly talking about blackface.
Still be able to dress like a moron.
But it's racist because truly you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface for Halloween or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character.
What?
When I was a kid, that was okay. It's a crazy thing. That was okay.
When I was a kid, racism was okay. Are you 90 years old? Were you a kid in 1925? What the fuck? When was that okay?
When you're from Kansas.
You wouldn't know where she's from, because you fucking Google her, don't you?
No, I'm just saying that I know racism's cool there still. I own property in Topeka. So that's the Jayhawks. Rock chalk.
So she goes on to continue commenting. So here's the next part of the video. This is what she tried to defend herself with on the whole fucking comment situation.
Controversy on the Real Housewives. There was a controversy on the Real Housewives of New York with Luann, as she dressed as Diana Ross, and she made her skin look darker than it really is, and people said that that was racist. And I don't know, I felt like, who doesn't love Diana Ross? She wants to look like Diana Ross for one day. I don't know how like that got racist on Halloween.
Listen to how quiet the room is. As they realize how bad she just fucked up.
First of all, when Joan Rivers' daughter is like, ooh, that's bad. Ooh, you are on your own, sweetheart.
Yes. My mama. My mama wouldn't say no shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So she's talking about some real, I don't even know, some person that just was Diana Ross.
Real Housewives.
Real Housewives. You know, I don't pay for it. I still do. She said Real Housewives dressed up as Diana Ross. Here's the fucking costume in question. How the fuck is this Diana Ross? Does this like Diana Ross to anyone?
That's a black Marge Simpson right there.
What is happening?
That's Marge Simpson. That's what that is. That's offensive as fuck. What is that? Hair is offensive, not the brown hair. Marge Simpson.
Marge Simpson. I hope we recorded that.
It's all getting recorded here. We're live streaming.
It's recorded at my
This is good. I want to shout out to my mom also.
Shout out to Mimi Turner.
Mimi Turner. And I think two people watching this. Maureen and Mimi.
Maureen.
Love you, Mom. Be back for Thanksgiving.
Sure will. But this isn't even the part about this I love the most is the reaction of the black woman in the back when she says it. Look at the close-ups. She's like, bitch, what? Bitch,
She looked like she just said J. Paul got bars.
She's like, you say J. Cole better than Kendrick? J. Cole better than Kendrick? Fuck no. Kendrick though? Kendrick got bars? You don't even listen to Kendrick? Fuck J. Cole. TDE?
She just found this. She just said, you know, I never was into Outkast, is what she just said. You know, Outkast just didn't do it for me.
Bitch, what? It's a deep cut. I'm gonna fuck your blade for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your blade for that as it is. Alright, so moving along, even Netflix is catching heat on the delicate racial arena. A Twitter user this week discovered that Netflix might be designing the art for streaming movies and shows to show black characters on the front for black users and white characters on the front for white users. So Netflix was quick to say, we ain't doing that shit. And of course Twitter did Twitter, and black Twitter dragged the fuck out of them. So this user, Stacia Brown, she got it popping in the tweets. She said, this is what I'm getting for these movies. For Like Father and Sierra Burgess is a loser. Her covers look like this. You got Leonard Oots and Tiffany Haddish on the cover like father, who are in the movie a total of 10 minutes. They're not even the star. So if you saw this, you would think, oh, this is a movie about some black fatherhood. We need more of those movies. Not about that. And then Sierra Burgess is a loser. She's racing a black dude. She knows she's gonna lose. Why is she even trying? Why don't you even start running? You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose against a black dude in a wheelchair. We're fast, okay? We're fast. So she put that out there, and her white followers were like, she's like, what? Show me what you have if you're white, you're on Netflix. And her white followers showed her what they were getting, and they were getting this. So they were getting the real stars of the film on their shit. So they're trying to like bait black people into watching Netflix. We're gonna watch your Netflix shit. You calm down. We're gonna watch your shit. Alright, we watching Stranger Things. There's only one black kid in that. We're watching it. We watching Game of Thrones. There's like one black dude in that, and his dick is cut off. Alright, so we'll watch your shit. Just calm down.
Shout out to the eunuchs. Shout out to the Sully. But also, I don't see color. I don't know what the big deal is.
Well, so we wanted to check this out for ourselves, right? So I told Mike to just go ahead and show me a couple of black films to see what kind of covers he got, right?
I always respond to you.
So he showed up. I was like, go to Get Out. What do you have for Get Out? This is what Mike got for Get Out.
And I immediately put it in my queue because I want to understand the white struggle.
It looks like an old man in his front yard at a wine party. Like, get out of my yard, you little bitch.
I love it. I love it. Funny stuff. I like when the bad guy wins in the end too.
And so I thought maybe there's a lot of white people that Get Out. Like, I know it's about black people, but it's objectively mostly a white cast. So I was like, go to Black Panther. Let's see what Black Panther does. He goes to Black Panther.
This is my Black Panther.
This is what he got.
Should have won Best Supporting Actor, in my opinion. He was big. Big in that movie.
You know, if I saw this, I would think it was like a goth Pink Panther.
First of all, who's T'Challa without our guy, though? You know what I mean?
You need to shut the fuck up. The power of the Panther. The power of the Black Panther has used to take away. Is this your king? Is this your king? So then I was like, well, let me go to some white shit and see if I get black people too, right? So I went to Power Rangers. You know, there's only one black dude in that, and that's exactly what they fucking shit.
That's the Black Panther.
This is the Black Panther. This is the original.
That's T'Challa.
Papa, I am not ready to be the king. I am the king. All right, so let's talk about Don Presidente. All right. Trump has put the nation on high alert over a caravan of 14,000 migrants headed towards the U.S. border and threatening military action on the Mexico border if Mexico don't pull up and shut it the fuck down. And the migrants actually voiced their opinion and said, hey, we're actually not trying to get in the U.S., we're just showing up for a Pitbull concert on the border. So we'll be out here.
There's a Pitbull concert in El Paso. It's going to be lit as fuck, yeah.
Just a Pitbull concert.
You know who's open for him? Daddy Yankee. Daddy Yankee's open for him. People Daddy Yankee.
Shut up.
Daddy Yankee.
Mentirosa.
Dame, gasolina.
I might just play Pitbull songs for the rest of the night.
I fucking love Pitbull. I love Pitbull. Give it that. First of all, give it up to Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. First of all, Pitbull did more for the hurricane in Puerto Rico than any of you guys did in this room. So
that's true.
You fucking show some fucking respect.
Shout out to Pitbull. Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee, the father of Jenks.
Yep, the father of Derek Jeter, and now he's over again. Daddy Yankee.
The father of the Jenks. Gave birth to them.
Daddy Yankee.
Here's another one. A 6-year-old boy in Tucson made the national news, and not because he's being held in a fixed cage by Border Patrol, as one would think.
How are you gonna have a cactus higher than your skyline? Come on.
That's the only thing they got to spice it up. That's what it is in that motherfucker.
This cactus better.
Fuck this shit. So a 6-year-old made the national news because this poor kid's Tucson mother took a pic of him at his 6th birthday party where none of his Tucson classmates showed up to the Peter Piper pizza. It's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
First of all, nobody showed up.
Nobody showed up.
3 slices going on, 5 slices.
Who's eating the pizza? Who's eating the pizza though?
Who's eating all the pizza? Somebody showed up.
Bro, there's like a
girls that raised him.
Yeah. The kid would have been fine with pizza. You didn't have to invite his homies. It would have been the best birthday ever. He's like, I get pizza, I get one slice. The best 6-year-old birthday ever.
Everybody was gonna show up, then they posted this, and they're like, oh, there's Supreme pizza? I'm gone. I'm out.
And if you think this is bad for this little kid now the internet has a picture of him at his 6-year-old birthday party. And they are gonna wreck his life when he turns 13.
16 will be cool, yeah.
They're gonna be printing it out, putting it on his desk, or it's gonna be his 6-year-old birthday. All that damn pizza, you ugly bitch.
That's all Tucson breeds is bullies. Everybody from Tucson is a bully. It's literally just a bully at the womb.
The Phoenix Suns caught wind of this.
White aggression on there.
Right, that's unchecked. Phoenix Suns checked in and they gave him a free pass to a Phoenix Suns game. So if you thought his birthday was bad enough, now he has to go see the Phoenix Suns.
Like 4 quarters.
Worst birthday ever. All right, let's get into some hot shit. Multiple explosive devices were delivered to prominent Democrats yesterday, including Barack Obama, George Soros,
and the Tootsie Pop album.
You
kidding me? How many licks? Look at Hillary was like, if you ask that question more time, and Obama was like, I know. The Tootsie Pop album came through.
Obama looks like he sees the suspicious package from across the street. No, he's like, bring that over here.
He looks like Malcolm out the window with the yapper. He looks like
by any means necessary. By any means. In fact, this is my first time I've ever seen a picture of George Soros in my fucking life. I hear that name like the boogeyman, dog. I ain't never seen this motherfucker, yo. So they sent in an email, they sent in a Debbie Wasserman Schultz, fuck her, and then today, Robert De Niro got a bomb in the mail. What? How did Robbie D get a bomb in the mail? And the package actually had a note on it that said, this one sent to Robert De Niro was actually very specific. The note said, this is for that movie you made with 50 Cent and Al Pacino. So, this is the righteous kill.
This is the righteous kill.
This is the righteous kill.
It's like he had one extra one just lying around, and he was like, man, De Niro hasn't made a good movie in 15 years. Let's fucking kill this one. Let's kill this one. I got one lying around. Let's just kill De Niro.
Yeah. Hopefully this bomb blows up, not like your movies did. Those are the roughest jokes of the night, so
yeah. There's no silver lining to that.
We spent a whole week like, how the fuck do we talk about niggas dying?
We figured it out. You guys should have seen us after the Vegas shooting. It was one of our best.
It was beautiful. First of all, if you really want to see a Democrat blow up, just tell them you voted for Jill Stein.
If you really want to see a Democrat blow up, just use the wrong pronoun. Say Z or he or she. What is it? Because I'm offended either way. Are they going to retaliate to the Republicans and just start sending them Air Force One? Send them all Air Force One.
The whole Nike Fall collection. That's how they get back.
Blow up.
All right, guys. There's Jill Stein. Spiritual, but not religious. Halloween is this weekend. Who's got their costumes? If you're trying to figure out what this is an orgy carved into a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. And everybody's getting theirs and them.
So he's got the girl on the top there. He's looking her out, and he's getting his asshole eaten out. He's got all of his holes filled, actually. That's rare for a man.
It's like a Thursday.
Mike, where do you go for this Halloween?
I'll probably end up going as I usually go as myself.
Yeah?
And then I tell people that I'm a closeted homosexual. That's fun. And then I'm going also, I might go as Colin Kaepernick, as his white side, and stand the whole night. Just stand the whole night, the white side. And the nice thing is, I didn't use blackface.
You didn't use blackface.
I didn't use blackface. No blackface on that.
You did black body though. You innovated.
You know what?
You did black body.
Progressive. I'm changing the game. We're gonna start doing black body.
That's black body. That's the new racism. Just white on the face and black.
That's not as red. No, Megan Kelly said that was cool. And she just made $70 million for saying that.
That's good. Alright, so let's talk about the Halloween do's and don'ts. Halloween don'ts this year, guys, alright? So let's focus on what you can't do this year. Don't fuck up, don't get put out there on Front Street, don't get tweeted up, don't get Facebooked out, don't get your job fucking taken from you, alright? So, no blackface, obviously.
Somehow she looks better.
Somehow she looks cute.
You know, I'm into that.
It's
I'm
cute.
always into- yeah.
Look like Lupita Nyong'o.
Is that Lupita Nyong'o?
It's not Lupita Nyong'o, please stop.
Lupita Nyong'o.
It's not Lupita Nyong'o. No blackface. Don't dress up as my mom. Don't do that. Don't fuck around. Don't dress up as my mom. No Indian headdresses. All right, they're out. White women, don't go white woman this weekend. Coachella's not this weekend, so keep them in the closet. Also, I can't reiterate enough. Please do not dress up as my mom. That would be so disrespectful. All right. I can't say that enough.
Sorry.
Caitlyn Jenner costumes are out. Don't.
Still not funny, huh?
Still not funny. You would in your fraternity house. Your fraternity house. And I'll just say one last time, just so you guys don't get it twisted, do not dress up as my mom this Halloween. I will fuck you up, okay? Do not disrespect me that way, alright? And Halloween dudes, this is what you can do for Halloween. Stay in the fucking house.
Stay at home.
Go home.
You're 35.
You're 35. What the fuck are you dressing up as the Stranger Things girl for?
John Travolta again?
What the fuck is your problem?
You realize you've been the Joker 4 years in a row? We know you own a purple jacket.
We got it.
Everybody knows you own a purple jacket. At this point, you're just stunned.
We know you got it at Nordstrom Rack.
But it was $80. I gotta get the value out of it. What's the IP? That's not MP. That's your problem.
Who's handing out the fucking candy if you're all out dressed as the fat kid from Stranger Things?
Go catch up on Making a Murderer. It just came out.
Watch TV, hand out a fucking Snickers bar, question costume choices. To be an adult.
It's ridiculous.
Invest in your home. A lot of you are gonna go out this weekend in spite of me, and you can go fuck yourself. Or just be yourself.
Just be yourself. This is me. This is how I dress. This is how I dress every year. And then they're like, well, what are you? I'm a closeted homosexual. And it's funny every time. Chaz and Trevor. Just be yourself. Look within. Look within. I've been running since this picture, alright?
You have rosacea?
What is it? I'm Irish. I'm Jewish Irish.
Alright, so our final little segment, we started doing this last week and we had so much fun, we're bringing it back this week. We're doing Too Long Didn't Read, alright? So we're going to go through some of the best headlines we saw this week, and we found some good ones, alright? So, Mike, you ready?
I'm jacked up. Was I supposed to say something? Yep, ready.
That was weird. Alright. So first headline, let's see. Tennessee doctor borrowed $300,000 from a patient, then diagnosed her with dementia.
Hey, can I get that? But so you owe me... Yeah, you have dementia, so I
don't think you know where you at right now, but I got you $300K.
And you're actually not in Knoxville, so you keep doing this.
Yeah, you actually need to leave.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor. And you're a broke bitch. Get out of my office. Next headline. I married my best friend's dad, and now I'm her stepmom. One guess the race and gender is a white woman. You don't know which daughter. This is some freaky shit, man.
Right, from Tennessee?
Look at that leathery fucking nipple he's got there. Ooh, I don't know which one's the daughter, and I feel weird looking at it. Next headline. Board of Education member named in lawsuit for firing of gay principal denies homophobia because she has a transgender rooster.
That's your child. You get them, man. I mean, she knows the struggle. It's like you get the transgender struggle. Like I get the black struggle. I've seen you. You know what I'm saying? So, I get what you've been through. You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up over there. Next, bones of a Neanderthal child show was eaten by a giant prehistoric bird, scientists say.
That's one of my favorite things because our president recently said that men have it very hard right now. They used to have to worry about being eaten by a bird. That's a day-to-day struggle right there.
Swallowed whole like a jelly belly.
How was yesterday? Well, I wasn't eaten by a bird.
My homie got eaten by a bird. Right there on Broad
Tom's
Street.
done. Tommy's done,
bro. Jimmy's out of here. Florida man travels to Chicago, finds ex's new boyfriend, hits him in the head with a tire iron, carves initials into his leg, cuts off his penis, and throws it over a fence.
I would have guessed white.
Man,
I would have guessed white. I would have also guessed Florida though. So.
He did it in Chicago, so does it count? Chicago got a taste of Florida.
Yeah, he's Florida now. He's Mr. International. He's Mr. Worldwide. He's the temple of crimes. My dude will probably do it for a living.
Canadian rapper dies after falling off airplane wing and failed stunt. No, it wasn't Drake. Shut up.
You think the headline was a Canadian rapper who was Drake?
That's how much they disrespect. It's from Canada.
This is probably for best, first of all.
You guys want to see a picture of the Canadian rapper? This is the Canadian rapper that fell off an airplane trying to shoot a music video. Yeah, I think I'm good. We're all set.
Might be a little bit of one up for society there.
I think we're good. I don't know what the fuck's that. I don't know this Mackle-less looking motherfucker. The fuck is this? Motherfucker like G2 Easy. A little too easy, buddy. Put the guitar down. No one wants to fucking hear an acoustic song right now. Buddy.
Tekashi 68.
Tekashi 68. Next headline. Canada is running out of marijuana 2 days after drug became legal. You know what? You know who did get high though? This nigga. He smoked all the weed.
We should have known Canada would be the worst drug dealer ever.
He went up in the skies. I will smoke all that sour, dog. I will smoke all that sour. Next headline. Mother crushed and folded garage door after asking, "Have you ever held on as it goes on?"
What were her last words though? You're not gonna believe it. That's Rose McGowan and Scream right there.
I love that movie Scream. I just love it so much. Let's see what else we got. Chicago rapper Wooski shot in the head at funeral for rapper Dooski.
That Wooski Dooski. That's Wooski Dooski. He doesn't wear his hat the other way.
Well, it's the other side.
Yeah, Dooski's that way.
Wooski Dooski. Peasky, hop aboard the Stankonia Express. Thank you for the one black guy who caught that, who's listening to Stankonia. Phenomenal.
He just got into Outkast.
Yeah, he did. That's all we got for the top of the show.
That's all we got time of the show.
That's all we got for the top of the show. You guys ready for our guest on the night?
We're starting off with a heater. Starting off with a special voice.
I'm already sweating. It's hot up here. All right. Guys, we have a stellar lineup of very fine individuals. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this back up there and then bring them up, right?
They're competent up here.
Can they handle it?
These are professionals.
Good, fuck yeah, cool. We actually have a guest joining us tonight. We rarely get guests, so it's always nice to have somebody who has structured jokes. Please put your hands together for the magnificent Sklar Brothers!
How about a round of applause for these guys? That was fucking hilarious. We are in a great mood. We're in a great mood because we just got recognized in Tulsa. Fantastic. Thank you. Walking down the street, car sees us, pulls up next to us, guy rolls down the window, looks at the two of us, is like, "Get out of here, Jews." You know,
I told you they're racist over there.
It just feels good to be recognized for your work is what we're trying to say. Just like, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Love being back in Phoenix. Cannot figure, maybe you guys can tell us. I do not understand how and why the Phoenix Suns mascot is a gorilla. Can someone explain that? Were gorillas indigenous to the Phoenix area? Oh yeah, there's all, you know, Camelback Mountain used to be Silverback. Oh, it's all. Remember that time Jane Goodall spent all that time in Scottsdale? And she would watch the gorillas come down and then just hang out in the outdoor cafes. And then she wrote that book, Gorillas and the Misters. And it really, wow, it's so cultural. That is a structured joke, man! A structured joke!
Setup, punch, premises, ideas.
It is, Phoenix is like getting expensive. Here's the deal. As comedians, we get around, we get to see the world and see the country in ways that most people can't. People are mad because they cannot afford to live in any cool city. Phoenix is getting that way, but San Francisco is the worst. San Francisco is the most. You have to make $120,000 a year just to be homeless in San Francisco. That's right. Hashtag truth, hashtag blessed, hashtag World Cup. Trying to get some likes on those jokes.
We'll double tap. Can everyone double tap? Can we double tap this tomorrow? Where can we find you on Instagram? He gets blown up. You look Facebook-ish.
That's it.
This is a Facebook guy.
Shut up, Mike. It's not your father's Facebook. It actually is your father's Facebook. That's fine. No, but I do. You can't even be gay anymore in San Francisco. How crazy! Gayness has been priced out of San Francisco. It's just wrong. Like there was a time in this country, if you were gay, people would be like, move to San Francisco. Now you're better off staying in the closet in Scottsdale.
It's my Halloween pass,
right? Rather than living in a closet in San Francisco, save the money. It's sad. We went to the gay neighborhood, the Castro. The saddest thing we saw was a gay man walking around wearing just one assless chap. That's all he could afford. Dude was literally half-assing around San Francisco. I appreciate it. Look, I get it. San Francisco's cool. Even the touristy shit in San Francisco cooler than anywhere else. Jay and I were out on the Fisherman's Wharf. Most touristy place you can be in San Francisco. Maybe it's because we're twins. We're standing on the wharf and we're like, what if there was a second Fisherman's Wharf? An identical, another Fisherman's Wharf right next to that Fisherman's, like two Fisherman's Wharfs. I think it's men's. I think it's men's. I think it's man's wharfs. It's definitely not wharfs. It's not wharfs. It's wharfs. I think it's man's wharfs. It is men's wharfs. You're saying men's wharfs? So it's like attorneys general. No, it's not like that. Notaries public. It is runs batted in. Okay, so it's Fisherman's Wharfs. Okay, so two separate Fisherman's Wharfs. And what if there were two dwarfs? Dwarfs. I think it is dwarfs. I think it's dwarfs. It is not dwarfs. I think it's dwarfs. It dwarfs is to make some. Okay, fine. Two dwarves sitting on two separate Fisherman's Wharfs. Both of them are wearing scarves. I think that's scarves. Scarves is to eat food really fast. Scarf it down. It's scarves. Two dwarves standing on two separate Fisherman's Wharfs. Both of them wearing scarves. What if at the exact same moment they both get attacked by wolves? It's wolves. I think it's wolves. I think it's wolves. Wolves is like a group of Jewish people. Okay. Wolves. Two dwarves standing on two separate Fisherman's Wharfs, both of them wearing scarves, and the exact same moment they both get attacked by wolves. Is that the new season of Game of Thrones? It should be. It should be. So after the unsolving, spoiler alert, it is. Oh man, you guys did such a good job in the news. It's hard to talk about this shit. Trump has like a bad week every week. You know what I mean? I feel like when he's here in the United States, he's our dirty little secret, but then when he goes to speak at the UN and everyone laughs in his orange fucking face, or he throws starbursts at Angela Merkel, that's the time we have to admit to the world that we elected him our president. To me, admitting to the rest of the world that he's our president is like running into someone you haven't seen for a while and admitting that your son's in prison. Same conversation. Exact same conversation. We don't know what happened. I'm upset about it. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't know what he's doing. We read him as a child. And then this is ridiculous. Look, he could be in there for 8 years. We hope he's out in 4. Same conversation. Same conversation. I don't know what else to say.
I don't think we've ever seen this many structured jokes on this. I've never seen this. This is good. You should see Phoenix local comedy.
You didn't see Phoenix and local. We know they're in Phoenix.
But it's local.
Every time like Trump fucks up, he triples down on the wall. And I mean, look, we're in Southern California. We live in Los Angeles. I don't want the fucking wall. Nobody wants the wall. I can think of a million other ways we can spend that money the right way, but the wall's coming. So the wall's coming, and we don't want it. What do? We can't stop it. So we say, let's have fun with it. Rock climbing wall. On our side. On our side. We're obviously not going to put a rock climbing wall on their side. It's going to defeat the purpose of the wall. That's right. But if you put a rock climbing wall on our side, you can book your kid's birthday party down at the wall. Just a 6-year-old in Tucson. Just a 6-year-old in Tucson and just alone at the wall.
Are they ready for an influx of white people from Denver? I don't know.
How fun would that be? Just a bunch of 8-year-olds climb to the top, they're like, adios. And then they go, 8-year-olds are dicks. Dicks. We would have to plan that party because Jay and I each have 2 kids. That's too many kids. Let me start by saying that's socially irresponsible. They're 2 children. The only good thing to having 2 kids is if anybody has less than you and they complain about anything, you can just rip them a new asshole. It feels so good. It's so cathartic, right? Our friend was on stage, comedian. He did a 15-minute set about how his one 17-month-old kid was ruining his life. How hard it was to raise one. How difficult his life had become with one 7. Now, Jason and I were the most supportive comedians ever. Comedians come on stage, we're always like, I love that. It's a great joke. Here's the tag. I just tagged his tag. I'm going to tag his tag. I'm tagging Joe Shea. Tagging the tag. He has his tag. It's a tagging vortex, we can't stop it. Here's the headline, keep doing comedy. That's what it's talking about. Now, when they get off stage. This guy got off stage after doing a 15-minute set about how his one 17-month-old kid was ruining his life. Jay and I were backstage. We were like, you gotta fucking stop. Get out of comedy now. What? One 17-month-old? You're a parent like an optometrist is a doctor. Barely. You're a doctor like Dr. Dre is a doctor. Barely. What? 17-month-old kid? That's like a dog that occasionally talks. That's what a 17-month-old is. That's too much for you? Then I love our friends that just have pets and can't handle that shit at all. That's too much. Hey man, we're going out for a drink after the show. You want to come with us? Nah, I gotta get home to my dog. I gotta let the dog out. That's my baby. That's my boy. That's my baby. It's like raising a child. It's literally like raising a kid. It's literally like raising a child. We're like, is it? Because if you can tie it up while you go have brunch, it's not okay.
Shout out to Scottsdale.
If you can pay good money to watch it fight another one to the death, it is not. If it runs away and 2 weeks later you're like, let's just get another one and call it the same name, it is not good. If you can openly masturbate in front of it, it is not.
Family show. That's actually a family show. I want to just apologize to my mother. And watching my mother meaning.
If it turns 15 and you're thinking about putting it to sleep.
Jesus Christ.
If it turns 15 and you're thinking about putting it to sleep, that actually is a kid. Yeah, it's a shitty teenager that won't stop playing Fortnite. This is how we got the light. What's the last?
That's the most sincere light. You get a minute left. All right, you get a minute left and start the time.
Okay, so Fortnite is a cult. That is a cult. It has taken. My son is gone. I've lost my son to Fortnite. He's 9 years old. And I don't even hate the game as much as I hate how I sound when I want him to get off the fucking game. You want to be a cool parent. I wanted to be the cool dad. Now I'm just like, dude, you gotta get off the fucking. You gotta see the sun for like a minute. Your sister is using full sentence. She's growing up. Get to know her. And I freaked out and I went to Randy. I'm like, I can't get out of this. I can't get him to stop playing the game. And I was like, you're going about it the wrong way. Remember that movie Touching the Void where the guy like breaks his leg, he's hanging in a crevasse, the guy cuts him off and he falls down, he's like, I'm gonna fucking die. Because he can't climb out. Because he can't climb up. And then what does he do? He fucking digs down. And then he comes out on the other side and he limps to safety. And I'm like, that's what you got. I was like, that. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't matter. That's what you have to do. You gotta go so fucking far in the other direction. You know how there are, you gotta fucking just make him, push him. You know how there are dance moms? You gotta become a Fortnite father. Push that kid. Because one of two things will happen. Because if I push him, he'll either become an esports champion and support the whole family. Exactly. Me included. I don't wanna do comedy, I wanna retire, right? Yeah. Or he'll burn out in 6 months. Either way, I win. So now, I'm like, you fucking push that. I gotta bust down his door at 2 a.m. and be like, what the fuck are you doing sleeping, bro? Jesus Christ. I thought you liked Fortnite. I thought you liked Fortnite. You loved it. Russian servers are up, bitch. What are you doing? Let's go, bro. How many kills you got today? 3? There's a Korean kid down the street with 11, all right? Get together. His parents homeschool him. I let you go to school. Oh, you want to go outside? This isn't like some fake sport like baseball, okay? It's hide you in right field. Did you brush your teeth today? Yeah, I flossed. I'm not talking about floss. I'm talking about this. Katy Perry. That's all I can do. When Jay does it on stage, I love it so much. I love it as much as my wife hates watching me do it. She says I look like Mrs. Doubtfire. Thank you guys. One more time. Let's give some love. Our next guest on the stage is the one called Mr. Ray Howard.
To online dating, but I hate online dating. I hate it. But I like long walks on the beach, candlelight suppers, and anal bleaching, okay? I want my asshole as white as yours, sir, okay? I want that asshole you can see from space, okay? I want that white privilege asshole, alright? But these men online, I'm homosexual, by the way, in case you guys didn't pick up on that.
So you've been gay this whole time?
Yes. These men online, they just don't know how to treat a beautiful black queen like me. They just don't. Especially the white men, no offense. Because this one man messaged me. He saw my beard, my chest hair, and my beautiful online profile pic pose. He was like, oh yeah, you rough, you a thug. I like that you don't tear up this white ass pussy. And I said, oh no, sir. Oh no, I'm a film top, I'm a blouse, okay? I like to sit at home in my leopard print snuggie watching reruns of Sex in the City, okay?
Look at this motherfucker's face right here. He is learning so much about LGBT right now.
And this other man, he messaged me, and I guess because he thinks that Donald Trump is president, that he can talk to me any kind of way, because he was like, I'm just looking for an obedient nigger, okay? With the ER! I
just want to say, I didn't say that word. Shut the fuck up. It wasn't me.
I was like, oh hell no. This is 2018. We've had a black president and you will respect me, okay? I'm a strong, independent black woman, alright? But then he sent me a dick pic. And I was like,
Sojourner Truth was like, really, nigga? I was like, yes, bitch. I made a U-turn on that underground railroad, okay? I went back. But you know what? I thought it couldn't get no worse than that. I thought I had met the best of the worst. Until this one man messaged me, and he was like, I will pay you. I will give you money. I will pay you to use me as a toilet, okay? And I was like, ooh, what is wrong with you? You need Jesus. You need to get on your knees and ask for forgiveness, okay? But then I opened my July APS bill, okay? And I was like, well, nigga, how much you paying, okay? It wasn't my fantasy, okay? Raymond at 19 might have been above it, but Raymond at 36 got bills to pay, okay? But then he gonna hit me with the all I got is $40, okay? And that's when I hit him with the Linda Evangelista. I don't shit on nobody for less than $100, okay? And then that's when I said, you know what, fuck it. Fuck these men, okay? I'm gonna focus on me, make me the best me that I can possibly be, okay? And I moved into a 2-bedroom apartment by myself with me and my Barbies, okay? I moved from where they do the crack to where they sell the crack, okay? And that's an upgrade, okay? I mean, either of my crackheads are nice, so they greet me every morning, how you doing, Raymond? I even went and got a raise and a promotion at work, okay? I am the new design engineer for new product development, okay? I am an educated bitch, all right? Yeah. Ain't God good, won't he do it? But let me tell you something.